Relamuhela, bona mo, Sanji Wikugurobe, obe serious, kanto widiang, kabakalaur. In the PSL, in the Premiership, there is no permanent enemies, Cox. You may be enemies in the 1st of June. Mara now, Mapagania praying, hore. What must happen then in Stellenbosch? When Stellenbosch meets Mamelodi Sundowns, what must happen?
Mapaga yeah, football.
No permanent enemies.
It depends on the agenda of the day. Coach Bakau Arena, he's going to beat Sundowns. So they must not bank on that. And you look at Sundowns on the other side, they're trying to protect, you know, a record, it's very hard to achieve. You don't get to this position every season. And I think they want to go full throttle, go all out, but protect this thing and try and be the invincible. Because we saw there's one season where they lost one match to, you know, a Kaizer Chiefs.
And that still eats at them.
They're done playing the Kaizer Chiefs. So they'll say, okay, maybe this time around, that thing. So
what you're saying is, this is the new Pagania side for the weekend.
For the weekend. And I see it, both teams are close guarded in terms of how they're going to play. Stellenbosch players, they've never been in a position where they have to grind at any given moment. Sundowns players, they have to be in a position and they have to grind, and sometimes they fail, sometimes they produce their results. And so this one, I see it playing out as a draw.
A draw? Draw. Mapagania would be happy with that. Because at least
so long as they see 3 points,
Mapagania will be happy. Friends of Sundowns called Orlando Pirates. Retabona, Coxure, draw is good enough. Lufuno, I saw a very interesting tweet.
Yeah.
Barry, a password has been found there by Polokwane City. There's a position fight between Polokwane City and Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Hore, who is going into the MTN 8 slot for next season?
Yeah.
Your take? Dinamune.
Bona is clear. Calvin Johnson, the only job that you have to do is to beat Polokwane City. That's it. You've got one foot into the top 8. That's all that you have to do.
We know what he has to do. Is it doable, Chief?
My guy.
There's 2 teams, Coxpella, in this Premiership that were, if you are battling with form, you wanted either Cape Town Spurs or Kaizer Chiefs.
Or Super Sport.
Yeah, Super Sport.
So Polokwane City are saying, look, we are coming.
Look, Polokwane City themselves, they're not consistent. They also, you know, so so whoever really on the days switch on, and it will be just a very close score. You know, if it's not a draw, one team will win with one. I'm not sure. I can't say Kaizer Chiefs will win. But I can't say either that Polokwane City will win.
But I can't say Kaizer Chiefs will win.
No,
Kaizer Chiefs played Polokwane City in Polokwane, and they.
but did you see that game? How they won?
They won.
The Chiefs way.
The Chiefs way.
The Chiefs way.
Okay.
Okay. And then Mapagania cannot focus too much on what's happening in Stellenbosch and forget what they have to do. There is a coach who waxes lyrically about Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is a beautiful team. He must wait because Mapagania here. TS Galaxy, Mapagania gets a free run in Mbombela Stadium. Is it a practice match for the first, or they need to be very focused?
Is it a free run? You ask Mojela and say, Mojela, he'll tell you about the top 4. It seems like this top 4 is like everyone. And
it's not a food parcel, this thing. People must work for it.
Yeah, and a top 4 inal incentive, you know.
Inal incentive.
It's no longer just a matter.
Continental stuff.
It's no longer just a top 4, maybe we're getting a bigger check. No. Honale continental football. And you look at Said and you look at the number of players that he has. One of the least squads in terms of the number of players that you have. And you say, how did this guy get here? How did they even manage to get into this?
Maybe Chairman Mtsepi later,
but it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy for Pirates. They must not get excited. The draw that I was talking about, it's still easily Sundowns. It might not really do much for them because you look at this team, how they play at home. They don't give much away. TS Galaxy does not give much away.
So from a Pirates perspective, do you now have somebody on the radio Bona, Stellenbosch is losing, or do you just play the game?
Play your match. Lose guy. Because the minute you start worrying about other
3 points.
It doesn't help if you go when you focus on your job, you need 3 points. At least about a chance.
You need 3 points. Has the ambulance recovered from the Mzanzi?
Well, we don't know.
Tito.
We'll have to see already. The ambulance the light now.
Yeah. Mara, having said all these things, you then have, because Kukuna is still in this top 4 thing, and they play against Amazulu. Yeah, Amazulu, they have not benefited in a long time, man. They've been crying about benefits.
Yeah, benefit. Complaining about it. No, but benefit.
But what go
yeah.
How?
So they've been complaining. They've been complaining about referees and the coach.
Kukuni coach of the month must sit outside because you are now suspended for other things.
We spoke about this thing last week when we said, "Ukare ahosana harmony, mo benching." You can see these things from very far. So you look at that and you say, is this going to boast well for the team? McDonald, he has been there with the team. But
the DNA of the club.
Yeah, DNA at Labo Marake. I think this one, if Amazulu should get the 3 points, and they'll be within their rights to get the 3 points. If they fail to get the 3 points at this moment, where it is where they need the points, secure sports, and then at the same time, if you look at what's happening within the dressing room, then microscope should be put on the coach.
Microscope. Then Tia's Galaxy. On Tuesday, they must do the honors. Guard of honor, Lufuno. Coach said he must give Coach Rulani. Coach, Chairman Agerliana, he doesn't sit in the VIP.
Yeah.
He must be in the guard of honor. Maybe he can deliver a letter in the guard of honor. Guard of honor, Tuesday, Tia's Galaxy versus Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
So, because Pirates got a dry run of how to travel to Mbombela, now Sundowns get the same dry run against TS Galaxy.
So both teams are getting a chance to warm up in the stadium.
To feel this pitch.
To feel the pitch. And to check which best hotels are for the best team, for the team, before game area one. So how not advantage? Everybody's going to have a 10 to go in Mbombela.
TS Galaxy after guard of honor, what happens?
Now Sundowns will take it.
Sundowns will take it.
Yeah.
Can we say after the TS Galaxy, Sundowns are now starting to be you did say it's invincible.
Nah, it's invincible. I said it.
Masandawana, Lufuno says Sundowns, invincible, unbeaten throughout the season.
They don't have to win to be invincible.
They just have to draw.
2 draws. The main focus, as I said, when I was talking to Cox, that they need to focus and say, what is the main thing now? Draws, the main thing is that trophy on the first. So that you need to look at the players. Don't risk the players that are on yellow cards, that are on injuries. You have to play. They've got enough squad that they can be able to balance their team and still not to lose and still go for that big one.
Did you ever think you would hear Lufuno talk Sundowns so well?
Yeah, no, Lufuno is a man of honor.
That 5 did something. This is why I say.
No, by the way,
man, Lufuno na kwetsa
challenge. Sundowns are high win one. Now Pirates are easy. I'm clear.
No,
I'm clear.
So you are clear. When are you?
Sophie, time travel.
So you're still trying to be more invincible.
Invincible.
This is why I say, Stand Sam. Football is beautiful. Football is magical. This is why we love it. We'll see you next week.